Okay, fight fans and fight fiends, welcome to the official Montreal Mayweather versus McGregor video. Yes, this is such a big event that deserves its own video. Usually I do weekly videos as seen on the Fight City, but this time, realizing that it was gonna take up too much time in my weekly video, I've decided to make a separate video. Now, a lot of thought went into this video. First off, what should I do? Should I do a breakdown video? I've seen a lot of those on YouTube. The truth is, I don't know what the hell they're gonna break down. There isn't much of Conor McGregor boxing. There's him doing other sports, and that's great. And I'm sure looking at videos of Mayweather doing other things other than boxing somehow helped them. But breakdown videos are a no-go for me. Everyone knows what I think of this fight, and if you don't know, well, here it is. At first, I was against it. I didn't see how it would be possible for these two rival major enterprises to do business, but greed will overwin everything, and well, it did. Somehow, someway, McGregor has yet done it again. This guy has made a career out of predicting things people call him crazy for. Now, mind you, I would say he's got about a 90% accuracy rate. It's still insane that he does above 50-50. The truth is, he's been beyond lucky. They call him Mystic Mac for a reason. He said this fight was going to happen, and the odds against it happening were just huge. The different parties involved, having to move Mayweather out of MGM. The logistics alone were insane. But money will move mountains, folks. And that's exactly what just happened. So now we're getting this fight. And to all the fight fans that were angry at first and like, oh my god, this is a travesty, it's the end of boxing. Okay, we've heard boxing is dead more than once. And lately we've heard a lot of people proclaiming that they are boxing itself. But here's the thing. I think boxing is bigger than Mayweather and McGregor. And I think that this video will prove that. You see, the romance of this story is just amazing, you know. We've got a villain, we've got a good guy, you know, 5 years ago he was on welfare, now look at him, you know, and there's the whole mystique of him actually pulling off some of the stuff he's actually said. And, you know, it's just, the romance of this fight is through the roof. You know, media blitz has been insane. Guys that never talk about fighting are talking about fighting. You know, everyone was talking about all the commotion that Mayweather-Pacquiao was creating. Well, it's kind of similar. It's a little different, but it's kind of similar. Now, if the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight taught me anything, it's that I'm never gonna pay for that kind of fight again. I like watching fights. And as boxing fans, you know, we know the real sport is not dead. And for those of us that were worried, I think as a gimme, we got Canelo Triple G. So we got Canelo Triple G. I mean, this is just icing on the cake. It's, you know, the cherry on top. It's not supposed to be looked at as something, you know, fundamentally historic or, you know, something that'll change the game of boxing. I think the opposite will happen. I think Conor McGregor will change because of boxing. I think Conor McGregor will never fight another MMA fight as long as he fights. I think that's it with the UFC. I think once he gets the check, once he's relaxed, you know, considering hopefully that there is no crazy, bad medical reason for him to no longer fight, I think that no matter what, McGregor will box again. I think he's already got 2 or 3 fights lined up. And you know, a lot of people are a little thrown off by this fight because the structure's all out of whack. And I don't know if you've watched some of my videos, but even my train of thought is quite similar, so I kind of get it. See, normally, for a big fight like this, even if they were to bring out somebody new, somebody preposterous, they would give that guy a tune-up fight versus a guy that he's already fought and defeated. Now this time around, we did not get that. We didn't have months in order to pull this thing off. Mayweather has made it very clear that the clock is ticking and he needs to get along. So they moved this up, and they threw this in a type of blender and just, you know, made it go a little quicker. And by that I mean, all they did was hire Paulie Malignaggi to be a sparring partner. Now, all the commotion and brouhaha that came from that, that's exactly what a tune-up fight would have been. You know, a lot of people saying, oh, well, no, he didn't beat him. A lot of people saying that he did beat him, and oh, but Paulie's washed up anyway. So it's exactly as if he had fought him for real as a tune-up fight leading into Mayweather. There's a lot of things that are very similar to a lot of things. The UFC's rampant with all kinds of WWE programming. And I think that some of it crossed over onto this. Now, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I think a lot of boxing entities have been looking into the different ways of putting on the show. And, you know, this is definitely proof that there is a different market out there and that you can reach all kinds of people if you're willing to change the formula a bit. Now, that being said, my prediction, obviously, is Mayweather beats Conor McGregor. But more importantly, Conor McGregor doesn't lose. He doesn't lose. Think of the payday this guy is getting. The payday that Keith Thurman or Porter or Danny Garcia are not getting. The payday that Canelo won't get again. And the payday that Triple G won't get. The one that Conor McGregor got. You know, he already won. He won the day they signed this fight. It's a fantastic thing for Conor McGregor. And like I said, I really think his career will continue in the boxing world after this. I predict a fight with Paulie. Maybe even a fight with Lomachenko. He obviously sells tickets, and if he doesn't get pantsed or made to look foolish, I think there is nothing wrong to think that Conor McGregor will be a boxer from here on in. Now, as far as what this means and what's going on, well, I mean, like I said, I'm never going to pay for this type of event ever again. I learned my lesson. The whole Mayweather-Pacquiao thing was all over the internet. I couldn't look somewhere without finding it. And to be honest, there's all kinds of bars showing it without a cover charge. The movie theaters will be showing it. The Casino de Montreal will be showing it. I thought about hosting a party at first, but I mean, reality struck in. So, the truth is, this doesn't hurt boxing. Even if, and I'll tell you what, I would go place a bet on this fight for Conor McGregor to win. And only because I think it would just be the biggest spit in Mayweather's face. Considering we had to swallow the Berto fight. You know, and I took the Berto fight and I was like, well, Berto earned that payday, so I didn't get too angry about Berto getting to fight him. But the thing is, if somehow Mayweather were to lose, I don't know, some crazy bad decision, a punch. You know, McGregor was trying to throw a punch in the air to salute the fans, and somehow Mayweather was walking around saluting the fans as well, and that knocked him out. I don't know. Some weird, freakish bolt of lightning came down from the lighting at the same time that Conor McGregor was placing a jab. A, the rematch would be amazing, and B, it would serve Mayweather right. So, although I am not choosing McGregor to win, I am rooting for him to win. You know what? Go listen to the McGregor song. Go watch all the hype material. Get involved. Enjoy the fun. And the next time they tell you boxing is dead, remember this feeling. That's it for me. If you like this video, there's plenty of them on thefightcity.com. There's plenty of them on my YouTube channel, and you can find me on pretty much every social media medium there is. So, I'll see you guys around.